I'm wearing these blue shorts, and this is a little bit different as well. And I've got a little story with these shorts that's kind of interesting. This happened yesterday. So I was at Dick's Sporting Goods, and I'm checking out. And these were the last pair of this color. And I knew this when I bought them because I was like, holy crap, I like that color. It was the only one. So I grabbed them, of course, really quick, go to check out. And this mother and her son walked by, and the mother says, hey, sir, where did you find those shorts? And I knew this was the last pair, and I had just purchased them. So there were a lot of people checking out, like it was kind of a chaotic scene. So this lady's asking me, I knew that I had the last pair, so I was like, well, if I tell her, then that they're not there because I got them. So I was like, well, I found them over here, but I bought the last pair, so why don't you just take them? You can have them. And she was like, what? And I was like, no, you can have them. I was like, they're yours. And the whole place like shut down. I mean, literally everybody like stopped what they were doing. I was not trying to make a scene. It was just odd how everything kind of stopped. And she was like, no, I don't want them. You just bought them. And I said, seriously, it's not a big deal. You can have them. They didn't end up taking them. And honestly, I wish I would have just thrown her the shorts. It would have been a lot easier because I would have rather him had them than me. But when I left, it was one of those things that like I said, I wish I would have literally just tossed her the shorts so she had to take them. But it made me think for a second how apparently rare that was, because the girl who was checking me out said, when the lady left, she said, that was really nice of you. And I said, well, it wasn't that big of a gesture. I mean, they're just shorts, it's not that big of a deal. My whole point in this is that literally the place shut down over this. And that's sad to me. That's actually sad that a nice gesture like that I wasn't even actually able to do because I wasn't even able to give them the shorts. But it was just a moment to me that was like, holy crap, this is where we are today. So I'm saying all this to say that if you are somewhere like this and you have an opportunity to do something like that, I think you'll be surprised at how far it'll go, because just the gesture of me trying to give them the shorts, I think impacted them. But if we all go out of our way to make a small dent in our society like that, I think we'll all be surprised how far that actually goes, because that really wasn't that big of a deal. So anyway, it made me think of this. I wish I could have actually given these away, but I was not able to. Let's go ahead and get started today.